The feeling of being in love is what we are all after, I think.
Yes, and then you have to deal with the stuff that comes afterwards. Because I read somewhere a really good quote: love is what's left after being in love has burnt everything away. As in, real love, picking the snot off the walls and thinking, I still find this person tolerable.
You watch all these movies, be them on TV or not, series, you hear songs on the radio, and all these things are selling you an idea that is easy to sell, telling you that it's good to be in a relationship forever and ever with someone that you had this amazing click with while you were saving the world from a zombie attack.
I mean, it's completely like that, you know, because Hollywood sells the ideal of romance, but then it just made me, when you say it, actually I started to think about advertisements. They make you feel that you want this, regardless if you don't need it, whether it be like a mobile phone or jeans or fashion magazines, for example, you know, the ideal that you can be beautiful, you can be younger if you wear these clothes or wear this type of makeup. And I think the same thing when it comes to the ideal of love. You know, I mean, growing up as kids, we read like the Grimm tales or fairy tales or these stories about, you know, the prince and the princess that meet and happily ever after. But then for me, I always wondered, well, what happened now that they got together and they got married? Then like what? I guess it would be hard for most people to swallow the ideal that we're so programmed by society. Because you know, my parents, they really get these many years and that many years. But I wonder how many of us really ask our parents, but where do they get this notion that, say, even staying together in a monogamous relationship, is that a norm? I mean, is that really how we should be? You know, is it because we've been told this is how it should be?
You know, people grow up with very high expectations about who they should be, what they should achieve, what life is entitled to give them, including relationships. You know, it's like, I should be healthy and I should be successful in everything I do, and if I have a dream and I follow it hard enough, it'll come to me, and I deserve a really good partner, it's always going to be exciting, always going to treat me right, and, you know, and this kind of thing, it seems to me like totally surreal. I mean, it's like, we don't live in a movie, this is life, and people sometimes will disappoint us, we'll disappoint ourselves, and sometimes, you know, and I think because people have such high expectations of everything, they forget to be gentle with themselves and with their partners, you know. So that's why you get situations where like relationships become more and more like consumable goods. You know, it's like, oh, you give me my kicks, now I'll throw you away, or you throw me away and then I move on to the next guy. And I think that's, I mean, for me, I find that a little bit sad, you know. I think people are missing out a lot on that whole, I mean, it's okay to do that for a few years, but you get people that never snap out of that, you know, this kind of like, make me feel special, and it's just like, it seems a bit superficial, you know. Getting to really truly love someone and know them is a bit more than just feeling all fuzzy inside. It's a bit more than that. You know?
Even start with the kissing. It starts with the smell.
Yeah. Did you know this? If you're going out with a guy and sort of you're both really into each other and you don't see each other for like 3 weeks, he automatically produces twice as much sperm when he comes to see you in order to knock out any invading sperm that might have got in there. In the time that he was missing you, the body somehow is wired up to make loads and loads more sperm.
I still believe, although rationally I know or I think that it can't be, but I still believe in this kind of moment when you like meet someone and you realize that you're going to be together forever. Yeah. That happened to me already about 15 times or more. And I still haven't learned the lesson.
Yeah. How many times have you been in love? I don't think I've ever been in love. Really? Well, maybe I've been in love, I just don't remember, you know.
I think you were
everyone needs to remember love. But love is different, I guess, depending on who it's with.
Oh,
Like there's
yes, so,
different-
yeah, there's different kind of loves, you know.
When you have a notion of love, which is completely out of, which doesn't have nothing to do with a real person. That you idealize the concept of love, thinking love is a fairy tale in which, you know, everything works, both are completely in love, both think the same, and nothing bad is gonna happen. And that's what has happened to me. Like, I was believing in this fairy tale. Thank you very much for all these fairy tales that I grew up with, because they build up to me like a construct that is not real, that doesn't have nothing to do with the real people. Because I think when you have a relationship, we are not photocopies. You cannot expect like to be completely 100% understood, because that's not real. You know that each person is different, and sometimes we have to, part of a relationship, a romantic relationship, is also to deal with the differences.